Good morning, welcome to lift class. Good afternoon, good day. We are lifting today. So I have literally weights from 5 pounds to 17 and a half, and I have 130-pound dumbbell. So when I tell you that, there's a variety of weights we're gonna use today. We're gonna work all the body parts. I try to focus a lot on upper body, but we will be doing some lower body as well. So lower body exercises would include squats and deadlifts. So that's where I got my heavier weights out. We are going to move for 1 minute through every exercise, and we will not repeat. I was looking to see, are we repeating anything? A little bit of repetition, but not a ton, okay? So a minute of work, I want you to think about a minute of squats, what weight do you want to hold? A minute of deadlifts, what weight do you want to hold? We'll come to a chest fly, what weight do you want to hold? 1 minute of push-ups, you got to hold your body weight. Are you going to be on your knees or your toes? And then we're going to sumo squats, something called a Kang squat, K-A-N-G. I'll show you how that goes. You'll need one, that's why I have my 30-pound out, you'll need one weight for that. We have bent over fly and bent over row. All of that's going to be done for 1 minute in total. So I want you to think about, yes, I can lift heavy, but for a whole minute, how heavy can you go? So I'm going to have a set of weights that I use and a second set of weights nearby just to grab if I need to switch out, if you're getting fatigued. Then we'll head into biceps and triceps, and there will be some repetition there, and we'll come down for bridges and pullovers. Again, I have the heavy weight out for the pullovers because I like something heavy for that. Then we head into shoulders, core, and we're done. Does that sound like everything? We'll hit every muscle group, okay? All right, so I'm gonna start our timer. We're gonna start our warm-up. You have your music playing. You have a sweat towel and water. Your weights are now out, right? I'm gonna get my gloves on because I like to lift with my gloves. And I really have a mess of weights, so I'm just gonna have to grab them out as I go. I am just going to check here. Check, check, check. Yeah, we'll go through everything once. Biceps and triceps, there's a little repetition. Shoulders will repeat. And core work. Okay, let's go. Let's do this. All right, warming up first. How are we feeling today? Then tomorrow we have boot camp, and it's going to be a little bit like the same, like working the whole body, throwing some cardio, some hip moves, and some core too. So, we'll be fine. I'm confident we'll be good this week. I'm not worried about it. Then Thursday's kickboxing, Friday will be leg day. Let's hope everybody's safe, fingers crossed, and give a little prayer to the tech gods that my latency isn't lagging and that the stream is clear and strong. Okay, I do have, let's go traditional strength training. I do have my monitor up, so I should be able to see if anything goes wonky. All right, we're going to start with arm swings up overhead, and then down, up overhead, and then down. And then if you want to add in a squat, go for it. Arm swings. If you want to open the chest, swing this way. All right. Maybe you just want to sling. That's fine too, okay? Maybe come up to the toes. All right, little spinal rotation. So twist, twist, lift that heel. Hands maybe by the temples, by your ears, behind your head, on your forehead. Where do you want to put them? You choose. Just twisting through, that's fine. I have a mat out as well because we'll be coming to the floor for chest flies, push-ups, bridges, and pullovers. So if you want to have a mat nearby, that's cool too. We're going to be doing bent over exercises. All right, prisoner squats. That means you have your hands up and you squat. If you know for sure, when you do bent over exercises, you don't bend over enough. You can do 30 seconds of one side and 30 seconds of another, leaning over a bench or a chair. Okay, so if I tell you bent over rows, you could do 30 on one side, 30 on the other. If you know for sure, you just have a hard time bending over, okay? All right, let's go ahead and take some side bends. Side bends. Get some length through your back, your hips, oh my goodness, your obliques. All right. Forward folds, proud chest, shoulders back, right? You can take your hands up like this, or you can take your hands up like this, like a morning glory. Hip hinge, whatever you want to call it, right? And you're going to use the back of your legs and your butt to pull yourself up. You have no weight in your hands, so you can straighten up those knees a little bit. If you need a soft bend, that's fine too. I actually can keep the legs straight, come into a nice stretch, and then pull to the top, okay? We're starting to warm up a little bit, so let's go ahead and just press forward with a lunge. Press forward with a back lunge. You have a light weight, like a 5 or an 8, you can grab that and push it forward if you want. Otherwise, just find your balance. Guess what? No lunges today. You're welcome. I was doing them this morning in my workout. It was Tabata jumping lunges, and I was like, oh my gosh, I don't want to do these today. And I was like, thank goodness, we don't have to. We're going to start with squats. We're here for a minute, so I want you to pick a good weight. Maybe have a second weight nearby to grab just in case, okay? We go 1 minute of squats straight into 1 minute of deadlifts, okay? We begin in 9 seconds. I'm gonna have my weights nearby because we're gonna move pretty quickly through everything. 1 minute, back-to-back squats. Ready, set, go. Toes forward, tailbone back. Drive through the legs. Drop your butt down like you're sitting in a chair. Bend your knees 90 degrees. Keep them behind your toes. My back doesn't bend. I squat down. That's called a squat, you guys, because you're squatting, not bending, right? A hinge is bending at the hips. This is a squat. Toes forward, okay? And if the weight gets to be too much, switch them out. You may also hold one weight and do one weight, okay? Suitcase hold is pretty standard. If you want to do a front load, that's cool too. Push your heels into the ground. Drive up through your legs. Squeeze everything as you come up, butt included, core tight. Headed into deadlifts, give me one more squat. Toes forward, weight straight down from the shoulders. Booty sticks back, soft bend in the knee. Rise up using the back of your legs, your hamstrings, and your booty, your glutes, okay? Proud chest. Your shoulder blades drawn together in the back. And you're pacing yourself at your own pace, nobody else's. Just make sure you're using those muscles, focusing on the back of the leg and the butt, working the muscle where your leg meets your booty, okay? Proud chest, think bend, snap, right? If you're arching your back, you're not gonna feel it in the right spots. Stick out the chest. Fold in half, rise back up. Squeeze your butt, right there. Keep core tight. You're gonna get 15 seconds to transition down to chest fly. And I'm gonna come just right here on my mat, so I'll be off-centered a little bit. But chest fly, weight straight up over the midline of your chest. You come out, slight bend in those elbows, hover your arms, squeeze back, like you're pinching a pencil. Go ahead and begin between your pec muscles, your pectorals, okay? You should not feel this in your shoulder. If you are feeling it in your shoulder, you might be a little bit high with your weights. So I want you to bring your fists midline of your chest, maybe a little bit lower if it's in your shoulder, okay? You can bend your elbow a little bit more, but I really want you to focus on your mid muscles in the chest. Inhale on the way down, exhale on the way up. Core tight, lower back. Tilt your pelvic towards your chin so it's on the floor. Your lower back's on the floor, got it? Belly button drawn towards your spine. We're gonna flip over in 10 seconds and do push-ups. These are push-ups your way. You can do them in a tabletop. You can do them on your knees, toes, on a wall, and a bench. You can do them anywhere. All right, flip it on over. Push-ups. Focus on the chest right now. As soon as you're ready, go. Don't wait for me. chest towards the ground. Head, neck, and shoulders are neutral. You're not pecking the ground like a chicken. Chest leads the way. Elbows bend, press. Okay, that was only 30 seconds. We didn't have to do a full minute of that. So we want to keep going, do a few more. We got 9 seconds to transition to stand for a sumo squat. How do you like that? All right, I'm going to hold one weight. You can hold 2 weights on your hips, toes turned out, feet wide, heels in the ground, shoulders stacked over the hips. Drop, press your heels in the ground. So knees draw towards your toes. They pull towards the back of the room. They're not knobbing forward. You go wide, drop your butt. Wide, drop your butt. Shoulders are stacked over the hips. I'm holding one weight here. You can hold 2 weights here, 2 weights on your hips. You choose. Try to get those thighs parallel to the ground. And then push back up. Squeeze your thighs, squeeze your butt. Back is straight, right? You have tall posture. 9 seconds left. And I'm going to show you how to do a king squat. You'll like it. Follow all of my cues here, okay? You're going to take a weight and hug it into your chest, like this. Your baby. Hug it in your chest. Toes are forward. Squat down. Kick your booty back. Rise up. Squat down. Kick your booty back. Rise up. It's like that morning glory. Squat down. Kick it back. Unfold. Squat down. Kick it back. Unfold. If you're not understanding this, then just do a squat. Why not? Squat. Kick it back. Lift. It's all about that base, right? That booty. Down. Kick it back. Rise. And forward. It's hard to hug a not comfortable, big, bulky weight. It's not like holding a teddy bear or a baby, really. It's like a 30-pound baby. All right, pause. We're going into bent over flies first, followed by bent over rows. 1 minute of each. So normally I go pretty heavy, but I'm not quite sure. So I'm going to have a weight nearby. Actually, yeah. Flies are first. Bend yourself in half, chest to the floor, blades together. So you want to think about your elbows drawing up towards the ceiling, okay? Squeeze the blades in the back. You are flapping your wings and flying. I'm a little sore from yesterday, so I'm gonna switch it. Listen to your body and do what's best for you. If you feel a strain, and you know that like you're feeling it in your traps, and you're compensating, switch out your weight. We still have 15 seconds left here. So this is also where I said if you need to bend over on a bench, just do one side and then the other. Because we're going to stay bent over and head into a row, a narrow grip row. So you're going to hike them up here, okay? We're bent over for 2 minutes, you guys. So listen to your body. Core tight here. Cricket wings. Squeeze those blades together at the top. And if you're feeling it in your shoulder, I want you to bend over a little bit more. And if you're feeling it too much in your back, I want you to one-arm row. Maybe do 5 on one side, 5 on the other, and just keep alternating, okay? I don't know, I'm feeling these today. I can't go very heavy, I'll tell you. I don't know what we did yesterday. But my body is telling me, no, just go lighter today. And that's okay. We got 10 seconds left here. Are you burning yet? You should be. Shoulders out of the ears. Whew. Okay. You get a whole 45 seconds to rest here. Then we're going into biceps and triceps. What I did today is I separated the left side and the right side. We're going to curl. One weight. First 60 seconds in our right arm. Our right do tricep extend for 60 seconds in your right arm. You'll rest, we'll go to your left side. You'll rest, then we're gonna alternate. Follow my lead. I'm going light. For 1 minute of a single-sided bicep curl, I got my 8, I got my elbow tucked in. Let's go. So, you'll find right away when you go to curl that weight, your body wants to swing and sway side to side, right? So adjust your stance, tilt your pelvic towards your chin, keep your core tight. You need to stagger it, stagger it. If you want to count your reps so you can even out left and right. Woo! It adds up really fast. We have 30 seconds left still to go, so we're only halfway on that arm. I know. Then we're going to do the tricep. So front of the arm, bicep, and we'll go to the back of the arm. And then we'll do alternating arms. Isn't this amazing? I'm sweating. I am definitely warm. Let's get our lift on, you guys. Whew. I'm at fatigue. 3 seconds left. Whew. All right, one arm tricep extension. You can either just bend over and extend like this, or you can stagger your stance, you can lean on a bench, and you're gonna kick it back. Kick it back, and we're here for a whole minute. You're using your back of your arm to lift that weight. Lift, squeeze, lift, squeeze, lift, squeeze. Got it? Take it back. Now, something I see people do is they turn out their hips and turn out their shoulders, and they end up going this way. Shoulders squared off to the ground. Hips squared off to the ground. We're halfway there. Your left arm is like sitting pretty, and your right arm's like screaming. I don't care if you have 3 or 5 pound weight, it's screaming. 12 seconds left here. Then we switch arms. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! All right, let's even out. Get 10 seconds and we go again. Woo! 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Elbow tucked in. Core tight. Tilt your pelvic towards your chin. Belly button round in. Tall posture. Good posture. And it is a full curl. Woo! I'll tell you when we're halfway, right? Now is the halfway mark, okay? Is one of your arms stronger than the other? Are you fatiguing on one before you fatigue on the other? Whew. I bet. I expect everybody to be a little sore tomorrow. 10 seconds, I'm fatiguing. I'm gonna be in it to the end, come on. Time, right into your tricep extension, so remember you can just bend it over, you can staggered stance, shoulders to the ground, hips to the ground. Take it back. Hike up that elbow, core tight. Squeeze the back of the arm as you lift. Lift. So my shoulder to elbow doesn't move. My forearm's the lever that moves, that's it. So if you feel yourself swinging like this, or if you notice yourself swinging like this, stop it. And just the forearm moves. Got it? Try not to be leaning on your knee. If you're leaning forward. We've got 15 seconds left. Core tight. Squeeze that tricep. Squeeze. I'm one of those fortunate people, or unfortunate, I don't know. Whew. My triceps are a little slightly stronger than my biceps. Okay, so now we're gonna grab 2 weights. We're gonna alternate bicep curls. Right, left, right, left, right, left. Left, right, left, right, left, right. 1 minute. And we're gonna do the same thing with our triceps. 3, 2, 1, go. Curl, 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 curl. This should feel better, right? Stand, shoulders over the hips. hips. Slight bend in the knee. Staggered stance if you need to. Pelvic tilted towards your chin, core tight. Elbows pinned in, there is no swinging or swaying. Solid body, solid lift. Control it. Exhale on the lift, inhale on the way down. Now imagine if we did what we just did and then I told you curl both weights at the same time for 1 minute, we'd be pretty dead. So this alternating gives us a little bit of a break, but it still is a ton of repetitions, a ton of volume to that muscle, okay? We have 5 seconds left. We're gonna kick back into triceps and do the same thing we're doing here, one arm at a time. Hike them up like cricket wings, yes. Kick one arm back, then the other. Your body is going to want to sway on this one, so I need you to hold yourself steady and still. Just the forearm lever. Shoulders out of the ears. Elbows hiked up to the rib cage or above if you can. Without creeping those shoulders in your ears. Kick one back and then the other. Squeeze the back of the arm. Knuckles are facing inward. Elbows are pulling tight towards your rib cage. So they're not winging out, and you're really squeezing. Squeezing. If you have a lighter weight, you can hold like a second or two at the top. Hold lower, to really get that tricep working. We're gonna hit the floor next. 15 seconds to transition to the floor. You are going to bridge and then pull over. So I'm going to put a nice heavy weight on my lap, this 30 pound for my bridge. If you have 2 10s, hold them on your hips. You can do this with no weights. Bridges are what you think they are. We're going to put our heels to our butt, hips to the ceiling, knees parallel, toes facing forward. Go ahead and begin as soon as you're set up. Squeeze the butt, lift, lower and hover. So I don't want you to put your butt to the ground. I want you to almost put it to the ground and then lift it right back on up again, squeeze. Core tight. There's a string pulling your hips to the ceiling. Again, knees are parallel, toes are facing forward. Dig your heels into the ground. Squeeze your butt on the lift. We have 20 seconds left here, and then we go into a pullover. I'll turn to the side so you can see a pullover. It's just straight arms from overhead to over your chest. A pull over. Woo! Time. I'm going to lower that weight there. I'm going to turn my body this way. Okay. Straight arms over the chest, overhead. Pull over. Okay. Core is tight. You're feeling your back muscles engage. Right where your wings are, right when you're doing your bent over fly, that's the muscles you feel, right? Right here, right now. If you're feeling the back of your arms more than anything, your elbows are bent. Straighten them out. I do a chalice hold or a diamond grip on my weight. Some of you will choose to like go fist or like wrap your fingers around the weight. That's fine. You're going to feel it a little differently because your palms are turned in versus turned up. That went by fast. That's one of my favorite exercises. Okay, we're doing shoulders. It's going to be 3 moves back to back. So choose your weights wisely. We're standing back up, and then we'll come back down for plank work at the very end. Okay, so first move in our shoulders is a side raise. Second move, shoulder press. Third move, front raise. 30 seconds of each back to back. I will switch out my weights for each one probably. Okay, so if you see me switch, you can stick with what you got or you can switch as well, okay? Soft bend in that knee, staggered stance if you need to, shoulders stacked over the hips. Fly, ready, set, go. 30 seconds here. Try not to get your shoulders creeping up in your ears. You actually want them down and depressed. Not sad depressed, just down, directionally. If you're bending, your weight's too heavy. Lighten up. 5 seconds here, then we go to shoulder press. Like I said, I'm switching out. Yep, we're going here. Goal posts. Straight up, shoulder height. Straight up, shoulder height. Level with the shoulders. I do not plank my weights at the top. They're parallel and they are apart. Goal posts to straight up. Core tight. Tilt your pelvic towards your chin. Protect your back. Woo. Challenge for your shoulders at the end here. Front raises. Right here at front. So you're going right about your thigh to shoulder, paint an arch. You may lower them next to your side and then lift back up again. Or you may tap your thigh and come straight to shoulder height. Not higher than your shoulder though. Front of your shoulder and top of your shoulders working here. You got a 10-second rest and we repeat, okay? Right back here. This is the only one that we really get to repeat until we get to plank moves in just a second here. Give me what you got, 30 seconds, side raises. Ooh, breathe. Halfway. Did you choose the right weights today? Will you repeat this workout again? You like it? Shoulder press is next. I'm going to lighten up a little bit. Ten seconds left here. Oh, my elbow slip is curling. That means it's working. Front raise. My favorite muscle group to work. You guys know that, but whew. Feeling it. I'm pushing myself. This is not easy, especially at the end of our workout after our shoulders helped us with everything today. I usually do shoulders first. We changed it up, and that's okay. It's good to change things up. That's where the change comes in the challenge. The word change is in the word challenge, yes? Woo. Okay, okay. No weights, just your mat. You and your mat, that's it. Move this out of the way. We got some time to transition. I'm still here. I'm just moving one weight, the heavier weight, out of the way. And I'm going to leave all that there for right now. Okay, so we're going into multiple plank exercises. Just follow me. It's 10 seconds, back to back. We're starting in an elbow plank. Whew. Okay. And we're going to go to side elbow plank, back to elbow plank, then the other side. Ready, set, go. Every time you hear a beep, we're going to be moving. Tilt your pelvis towards your chin, shoulders over the elbows, flat back. Side plank, on your elbow, hold for 10. You're on your knee, or you're on the blades of your foot, your feet. Back to elbow plank, forward. And guess what? We're going to roll to the other side in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Turn your elbow. Turn your back to me if you need to. Lift your hip. Get those obliques engaged. Oh, my doggy is whining up there. All right, everybody come up to a high plank on your hands, hands under the shoulders. On your knees or your toes, you choose. And if this isn't an option, go back to the elbows. Now we're going side plank. Side plank on your knee, you choose, okay? Knee or toe. If you need to be on your elbow, get to your elbow, back to plank. I like this, 10 seconds is doable. Tilt your pelvis towards your chin. Get those abs engaged, squeeze your butt. Open up side plank, other side. Squeeze your shoulder blades together if you have a hand lifted. Lift that hip. Hold, hold, hold. Back to plank. Okay, flip to your backs. You're gonna go hollow hold for 10 seconds, release for 5, and we're gonna repeat it 6 times total. So you can be in a boat pose, a V pose, or a hollow hold. Ready, set, go. V pose, boat pose, hollow hold, release for 5, and then we go back to it. You can lay there or you can tuck into a ball. Go again. So again, your options are boat, V, hollow hold. Okay, 5 seconds, do it again. That was 2. Here's 3. Rest for 5. Do it again. Woo! Rest again. 2 more times. Ready, set, go. Rest. We do it one more time. Hey guys, don't forget to breathe. Go. Corpse pose. That was 6, right? Let's just make sure. Yes! We made it. We did it. That was the end. Woo! How did that feel? So good. That was a good one, you guys. I liked it. I hope you did too. So this workout will be available to you anytime you want to repeat it. If you want to repeat it right now and do a second set of everything, go for it. You have time, do it. Otherwise, let's stretch out just a little bit. Whew, not a ton of legs, so let's open up that upper body a little bit, okay? So, all fours, hand to the temple or the back of the ear, whatever you want. You're gonna rotate open, and then take that elbow, thread it through, open, thread it through. This is gonna help open up that back, your shoulders. And then let's switch into the other side. You did like 3 on one side, we'll do 3 on the other. So tuck, stretch that elbow underneath you, try to peek it through. You can even reach if you prefer, okay? All right, let's walk back to child's pose. Reach, reach, reach those fingertips forward and get the back, your lats opened up. We worked them a lot. The row, the fly, the pullover, all part of using your lat muscles, okay? So we even assisted you in your chest fly and a whole bunch of other things. All right, let's lay down. I'm gonna flip this way for you. Lay down, make a T. Hand under your armpit, open up the chest, open up the shoulder, open up the bicep, all the way to the forearm, you guys. That you should feel that forearm, bicep, right through your shoulder to your chest. And if you don't, bend it, walk it forward, and try again. Maybe you want to do one of each like I just did. I think that's a good idea. And let's do the other side. So T, hand to the armpit. Make sure it's straight out from your shoulder, because if it's low or high, you're not going to feel it in the right spots, okay? Straight out from the shoulder. Then if you want to bend, walk it forward a little bit and try again. Oh yeah. I feel like we could have done a minute of push-ups. I was expecting to do a minute, and then I remembered, oh yeah, it was only 30 seconds of those. All right, let's thread the needle and open up the shoulder even more. So reach through, lock your top hand out. Oh yeah, there it is, your shoulder and your back. Switch and do the other side, thread through, lock your hand forward, butt towards your heels. You're gonna feel how deep you can get into this stretch. Okay, up to all fours. I'm gonna have you turn your fingertips towards your knees. You see what I did there? You get your forearms stretched out. You can kind of rock forward and back. Forearms and biceps, yeah? Stay on the spot that you like. My forearms get really tight, especially when I'm working those biceps, so that should feel pretty good. Okay. You do the same thing side to side here, just to wiggle out those wrists. All right, curl to down dog, walk the hands to the feet, roll it up. Woo! Triceps, pat yourself on the back. Good job, good job. Nice job today. And you want to get a deeper stretch in your obliques, just take a little side stretch there, switch. All right, tomorrow, boot camp, we'll do a little bit more of this kind of stuff. I took some of my favorite things and threw them together in a very logical way. And I actually put some new, possibly new things in there for you. There's a couple that I think will be new. And then, so we will need dumbbells tomorrow. I'm already looking. I'm going lower body, upper body, cardio, core in a block. If you used to do boot camp with me in person at a gym, it's kind of the way I used to run it. That's what we're gonna do. And we'll do 2 sets of each block, okay? So it should still be relatively short. I don't have a time of how long it will actually be, to be quite honest. It should be about 40 minutes because I'm gonna add some stretching at the end. Don't quote me on time. The next slide's gonna show you that it's only 30 minutes and it's not. It'll be a little bit longer with stretching, okay? So have a good, actually the stretching's not till Friday, just kidding. It'll be about 30 minutes, 35 minutes tomorrow. I'll see you then. Let me know if you were here and what you thought of the workout. And I know a lot of you said more lifting, so that's what I'm trying to do this week. So just talk to me about how you're feeling, okay? Have a good day, and I will see you back here tomorrow. Bye, guys.